Hi, welcome to my channel. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna be making this type of video. Oh my god. People, do not be like this person. I'm gonna show you how to also not be that person. We're gonna go ahead and also break down his credit report, see how we can try to get him up as out of this 500 credit score
So awkward.
that he is at. That's one thing that gets me on my damn nerves is you make he's made $100,000 to date. Not that's what his salary is to date. We have another 4 months. I predict he's gonna at least hit 150, and you at a 500 credit score.
Stupid.
Like, come on. Yo, it makes no sense. So I'm gonna show you how to not be this guy. So before we go ahead and get started, my name is George. I am a credit analyst or loan underwriter where I make decisions on loans, whether they give them to this person, and we're gonna find out to see if I gave this person this loan, right? And on top of that, I am a credit consultant. I help you build and repair your credit so it can go ahead and increase your chances of getting approved for a home or help you reach your dream car or home or whatever type of financial dreams you have with your credit, even if it is getting a $20,000 credit card. A lot of people would like to get that. I can help it. Why? Because I'm the inside person.
Oh my god! Wow!
Let's go. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you recently subscribed, welcome. So let's get rid of some housekeeping. Again, if you need some help with your credit, below as usual, my credentials of where I've been a credit analyst are going to be around here. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and get started with the story. So this is story time. So essentially, I'm, going about my business, going through these loan applications. That person wants a loan application because they want to buy a car. I'm like, you get a car. Oh, this person wants to get a personal loan because they want to go on vacation. Oh, I'm like, let me make that possible. This person is trying to go ahead and just get money out because they want to. I'm like, yeah, you don't got the credit for that. I'm sorry, I gotta get you with that. No.
You need to leave.
So then I come across this person. I'm like, all right. I'm going through his application. I'm seeing that his debt to income, it is low, like on the loan application. I'm like, oh, that's a good indicator. He must make a lot of money. So I start scrolling down. I see his employment history. He's been with his employer for like 2+ years. And, he was stating, I think he was making like $14,000. I was like, I was right. Right? So he's easily making, if he's making 14, let me see, 10 times 12 would be 120 plus another 4,800. So he's making then about like 124.
Here it comes.
Yeah. No.
Almost there.
Maybe. Whatever. The whole point is that he's making over 6 figures. So essentially, I'm like, okay, that's great. And when I hit his credit, I was just like, how could you be here? With all this money, how could you be here? Let's take a look. Let me show you what I mean. It's something that you got to see. So let's go ahead and start off with the credit. Or not the credit, the income. You can see here, this is what his annual salary is. $93,000. Last check, he made $8,000, not every 2 weeks. This is what he made just in one fucking check. And year to date, $100,000. I'm like, yo, ain't no way. I want to be there. Yo, I want those problems. And this guy over here not fixing his problems, right? So now that we see what this is and we're all mind blown, let's take a look at the credit. Jesus Christ. All right, so this is this person's credit report. This is ridiculous. Okay. A $204 charge off another one from a firm? That's wow, man. Another charge off. Another charge off. This guy, he's like fuck it. He's like one of those people where they said, yeah, I'm gonna get all these small loans and never pay them off.
Buy $100 pair of shoes and you only have to pay $25 that day, and then the pair of shoes show up at my apartment 3 days later. The shoes are $25. Why do I care if in 2 months I have to pay another $25? I don't know me 2 months from now. She can deal with.
You do realize that's gonna tank your score, right? And that looks bad because if you look at this, he hasn't had these loans for a very long time. Like, he's only had this for 17 months, 14 months, 16. That's not a long time to establish credit. And it's like you're coming to me and you're wanting $20,000. That is something else I forgot to mention. He wanted $20,000 loan. Like, are you serious? All right, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, so far he's has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charged off accounts, 6 in the last 6 months? Of course. He had an auto loan charged off in 2020 during the pandemic, again, which happened to a lot of people, but still. Look at this. Bad payment history. Has a collection from DirecTV. 417. You made $8K. How are you like this? Why are you like this, bro? He had an auto in 2022. He had a 90-day. That's a 90-day past due. And then he disputed his account, but essentially ended up having a bad payment history there. It's crazy. All right, let's take a look to see where it looks like that is all that's going to be showing negative. So let's see what he has open. Okay, so he has a Target credit card. I can see why your credit limit's at 300 and his balance is at 263. He has a $46,000 auto loan that he brought down to 44. He's had it open for 72 months. The credit card 92. He has a unsecured loan for 12 months. Another credit card. He has another credit card that's charged up. And then he has another unsecured that he opened. And he has all these inquiries. Look at that. Desperate. I can see why you're at a fucking 500 credit score. It's wild. It's wild in these streets. Okay, so remember, don't be like this guy. So let's take a look to see what needs to happen for his credit to start increasing. So let's start off with the most simple, the charge-off accounts that he has. So those charge-off accounts, he's going to have to address it at some point, or he's going to have to put himself on a payment plan, especially this $2,400. Even if you pay it off, it is not going to increase your credit score. That is something that that the credit algorithm has stated, that whenever you pay off a charge off, it just shows that you paid it off. So when you go to apply, that looks really good. But for increasing your credit, it doesn't even matter at that point. So he's going to have to let 3 to 4 years before this stops affecting him. So he's just going to need time with the charge off, and his credit's going to start increasing back up again. This is going to drop off like in 2 years. So at least he'll have that $16,000 that'll drop off. So with what he has open, this is easy. Pay this B off. Just pay this off. Boom. You're dropping your credit utilization. He has 2 unsecured loans. I would try to get these paid down to at least 50 to 30% of what you owe. So if you owe $7,600, $3,000, bring that down. This credit card, he's okay. Pay this credit card off. Pay this another credit card off. Pay that off, and bring this down to $1,000, and stop applying to places, because obviously you ain't gonna get anything, bruh. Like you just not. So that's essentially what he needs to do. So a little recap. So he's gonna need to let 3 to 5 years, just let the charge-offs. He's going to have to address them by paying them at some point. And then within 3 to 5 years, it is not going to affect him. We saw that his credit cards, he needs to pay down credit cards a lot, all those credit cards. Why? Because it has a high credit utilization, which is not helping him, even though he was like at a 30% or 32%. So he's already over the maximum. He's going to have to be at 10%. He's going to have to pay down these debts that he owes. Because again, amounts owed is the second biggest factor outside of your payment history. So if you're not doing good in the payment history, as we can tell, because he has these charged off credit cards or these charged off accounts, he needs now to pay down a lot of what he is owed. And once he does that, I think his credit's gonna be maybe able to boost up to about 50 points is what I'm thinking. So guys, if you're in a similar situation like this person, that you let a lot of loans go bad, and especially within less than a year, yeah, don't apply. Shame on you. You shouldn't be in this position, but it's okay. You have me. I show you that tough love. Feel free to reach out to me. That's why I created this channel, to be able to educate people on credit and help them get approved for loans. So don't ever hesitate to reach to me. So again, book a consultation with me, which will be below. Well, that's pretty much it. So we were able to see someone that makes $100,000 have a 500 credit score. Like, comment, subscribe, share this to somebody, because this is crazy. I know I'm not going to be the only one. And I'll go ahead and see you guys on the next video.